But yeah, I learned most of my Factorio also by just watching other VODs and just thinking, hey, I can build that, and then usually realizing, no, I cannot build that. And then just going in with my own style and just building whatever the fuck I want. But yeah, Bobs and Angels with LTN is pretty relaxing. At the beginning it was hard, but once you get the train system up... what's going on over here? Oh, it's just a congestion. Once you get the train system running up and you make a larger train station, that was a problem at the beginning. I made these tiny train stations and everything would just clunk up. No, you need to at least have the ability to park 2 trains after another. 3 trains could be, but usually if you take 1 in the front, 1 in the back and 1 in the middle, you're going to have a good time. So that's also why I make these drive-through stations, because you can just park more trains in there. And since we're moving on to the new system, we have less and less congestions. This is still a congestion area because plates and ingots are demanded pretty much everywhere. So we're going to redo this. Well, we're not going to redo this. These designs are good, but we're just going to pull them out a bit so that another train can park and just make them also drive-through stations. Because drive-through stations is... Yeah, the 4-way intersection design is very simple. There are better designs online. There's actually a whole Reddit thread on train intersections, which is pretty interesting to read. They also have a test build, where you can rate your builds. But most of the intersections I've seen, they're about, well, they go from over here to over here to over here, over there. They're just huge. And well, they can do a good performance throughput. There is another design, maybe at some point, now that I'm very more versed in train signaling, I could try to rebuild that. It was more or less a whirlwind intersection, where left turns could do left turns without affecting, or where basically 4 trains could do a left turn in a compact space. But yeah, I'm not going to fuck around with that right now. I want to set this up, and then I'm going to order up some food probably, because I'm starting to get hungry. And then we're going to continue the madness, which is Factorio. Let's see, let's do this really stupid. So this will be the in, this will be the in. And we'll split it over here. Perfect. There. And then in. Ah, copper is going. Excellent. We should probably set up the station. Now that it's going. Place you there. Copy you over. Paste you there. Connect you up. And you are a provider, so negate the train and read from the LTN. That's it. And feed this in. Also add in the LTN combinator so that we can tweak stuff more easy. Oh, you have a lot of catching up to do. We're at 170 hours already. But they will also be on YouTube at some point. I've already uploaded them all, but first of all, the Industrial Revolution playthrough is going out there, and then the Too Many Mods playthrough will be published. And I'm pretty sure I will be updating the YouTube schedule to at least 4 videos of Factorio a day, because the backlog already reaches around all the way into May, which is way too long, to be perfectly honest. So that will be sped up, but that's probably something I will be doing on Sunday. But I will not speed up the Industrial Revolution because it's almost done. So after that, you will get 4 episodes of Factorio per day. Also, we need some stations over here. 1 here. And yep, let's set up this station. Let's place you here. Ah, good. This is still in. You are a requester, so negate the LTN and read from the train. Put it in there. Hook you up to the silo. Requester, no bullshit. You order up 10 ingots, like 150,000 of them. And this is going like a charm. Then we need some water. Place one here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Place one here. 2 pumps. Dang. One here. One there. This goes. Ah. Ah. Well, we're just using underground. That should be fine. Now you have access to water. Same up here. There. And pull you through. That's water for strand casting. And that should be a superior upgrade to this. This is 6, this is 12 with the higher crafting speed. However, this is still not the final form. The final form will be using coolant. But for coolant, I would need to set up a refinery. Because coolant is made out of mineral oil. And we are using all our mineral oil currently to make lubricant. Also, we're sitting on a ton of fuel oil. I have no clue what we're going to... We could probably make a oil-powered... Yeah, that's probably something we're going to do. Just chug it into a power plant. But that's something we will see at a later date. So, this Strandcaster is complete and online. I have absolutely forgotten to hook you up again, as always. You can now order up stuff. Final piece of the puzzle. This one. Place you there. Perfect, it's still in. You're a provider, so negate the train and read from the LTN. Go into there. And LTN combinator. Hook these up. Into the power pole, into you. Set filters is done. Oh, you're still the wrong way around. Oop. There you go. Is it actually tin copper wire? Tinned copper wire, yes. Good! Look at it! Magnificent. And it would be going so much better if I actually also combine this up. And yeah, you're now having the problem that we're pushing so much copper through this pipe that nothing's coming out. That's a problem. We need to get somehow over here without disrupting too much space. So I could pull down a pipe. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to have to do, isn't it? So remove. I'll remove this for now. Then this. Remove this power pole. And we have a redundant power connection down here. This one comes out. This one goes down. And then we have to do... Oh, I see it already. You have to go. You're going over here. Yeah, it should feed everyone. And then this one goes. And then we push the copper over this way. That's a problem. That's also a thing that's not really clear in Factorio. That you can overload pipes to a point that other factories stop working. That's also usually the reason why I make these butterflies, for example, not here, this is a bad example, over here. Because each of these pumps can pump into this tank, and then also each of these outputs is connected to the factory itself. That speeds up things tremendously. And you can also overdo it. Where was that? I have this... Which of these designs was this absolute madness of a pipe setup? It was not the ammonia thingy. It was not you. Is it the sulfur waste station? Yeah, this one. This is optimized on pipe layouts. So each one of these has a direct connection to at least a pump and the tank. And each output, yeah, each of these is connected to one side of a tank and one pump. And then you get something like this. Okay, but this should be working now. We have to do a little bit of signaling. This needs to be a combination signal. You have to go. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Yeah. All of this is fine. And this is fine. Yeah. So how are tin ingots doing? You're still waiting on upgrades. But we're swimming in them again. Where are they all going? Oh, you're actually... Nice. Just turned yellow. Oh wait, Eh? Oh, you're going to the old factory, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to close this one down soon. In favor of this one. Am I missing something? No, it seems fine. Oh, I am missing something. This one. And not this one. Good, good, good. I'm just scanning for errors. There's probably some error. There's always an error. No, but it looks fine. How are we doing on the tin silo? Yeah, this one is filling up. Very good. How much? Where is this down here? We are also sitting on a ton of catalysts, so we could probably make a third one of these. But as long as I do not notice that we are out of a specific mineral, we won't be making them. We will probably be making them for uranium. And speaking of uranium, now that you have delivered some of your juicy, yeah, this is all green, perfect. And even these, look at this. They're running at full capacity, and there's still gaps in the belt. Good, Sorry about that. Still, you're not ordering up. Why are you not ordering up? Is it my trains? Am I just having too many jobs open again? That could be a thing. Oh, speaking of jobs, where is the old copper wire strand caster? Where is that thing? Solder? We're sitting on a ton of solder, so we're not going to do that right now. This factory is just way too big. Not here. Not there. Up here, maybe? Yes, up here. You can get deactivated. You're actually completely empty, so... Why are you empty? Wait. This is fine. Because you're out of water, and you're out of water because I disconnected you at some point. So let's just steal some water. They wouldn't mind. And just empty out our coffers. Are these all connected? These are all connected, yeah. And empty out these coffers, and then we can remove the station. So copper wire wasn't working for since like forever. Who was using copper wire? I think the only one using copper wire were, yes, here, the lamps. And... Ow, lamps are unhinged. Yeah, that's the problem with being passive providers. But then again, it's only lamps. Speaking of lamps. Okay, I'm using 0 megawatts on lamps. Let's wait until it's dark and see how much. Okay. Perfect, you're now ordering up tin. I want to see this thing go before I move away from it. Then again, yeah, I didn't know that this has a higher crafting speed. That would really boil down any kind of... Not only does it use materials more efficiently, let's maybe use this one. It also does it faster. That's pretty good, actually. And then we have to go to coolant route, and the coolant route is down here. So making coolant is made out of water and base mineral oil. And if we use, let's see, you cool it down in the cooling tower from max heat to something like 200, then you cool it down to 100, and then you cool it down to even less than that. And then you can recycle it with a coal filter. Can we also recycle it with... Oh, there are more coolant recipes. Yeah, ceramic filters. That's what I want to do. Good, 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 good. This one still requires stuff. Okay, and the final question I have is, where the hell am I making my nuclear power plant parts? Up here. Yes. We're sitting on some centrifuges and we're sitting on some nuclear power plants, so next order of business, nuclear centrifuges. We're gonna make a green facility. We need a location. Yeah, we're running through coal fast. Really, really fast. I would be more relaxed if we would have access to yet another huge coal field. And the biggest ones are up here. However, that would indulge in a ton of combat. Well, we could put a ball over here and... Or we could just... Well, 5 million. Or we could just try to beeline nuclear power. Well, we should start it. Because the centrifuges will take some time. Oh, stack inserters are going. So, where are we going to put our not really radioactive, absolutely radioactive uranium processing? Maybe down here. Yeah, wait. Yeah, uranium processing over here. The power plant over here. That sounds like a plan. So get rid of all of these. And the fish. What am I connecting? Disconnecting. I'm disconnecting a critical power pool. Also remove you. And you go somehow up there. Centrifuges. First of all, we will need a train station. Always begin with a train station. And this will be a drive-through station at some point. We will hook up to you. That's actually the perfect distance, isn't it? Yeah, it is the perfect distance. So it will be like this. If you connect power again. Yeah. Stack inserter bonus. Even more stack inserter bonus. This will help us unload and load our trains. Okay, then we need some signals. In, through. Oh, if this is going to... Well, it will be a true and true station in the future. It will not be one now. So we will have to do something like this. But technically that will be a signal, and then the train station will be somewhere down here. So 1, 2. I'll have to wait for this to be built. Also, there should be a roboport over here. Hey, and you're working. You're not working fast enough. Why is that? Did I miscalculate? One of these can feed 3 of these. One of these can feed 3 of these. I am an absolute buffoon, aren't I? We can make it fit. But get rid of this for now. So, you will be there. You will be there. Remove these. Then it will be like this. One of these. Oh, that's way too much. This will be absolutely ugly. A super disgusting build, but it'll work. And then you go in. There. There. Now you're gonna make more tin. That should not be a problem. Remove this connection. Actually, you can stay. Connected. Then you're gonna get removed. You're gonna get moved over. That's also a connection. Good. Now we have very good stacks. Hello there, Critting. Thank you for the follow. And one research that's also been bugging me since forever. Not this one, we are this one. So, okay, and now we need to add another one of these in the mix, but that's pretty easy. We could place one over here, and one of these. Okay, this will be a bit harder over there, but it's all possible. Remove this for now. Yeah, I have to walk over there. Yep. We're going to rotate you around. Like this. Then we can get rid of you. Place you there. Eat from here. Hook these up. And hook you up. Done. Fixed. Now we're actually making the correct amount of stuff. Now it looks kind of weird. And I actually do not like it if it's not symmetrical. But it'll have to do for now. We have to get going on. We can't just sit there and reconstruct the same thing over and over again. Oh, didn't I remove the inserters? Look at them all. Don't pick up the fish. But you can move this, move this. There we go, much better. So, centrifuges. Ah, perfect. You have set up everything. I'm gonna place you here. We're gonna remove you for now. Then we need a loading station. This picks up stuff. Oh, wait. A loading station. This picks up stuff. We'll have to wait for the station to arrive, which is kind of annoying. But this is going again, which is nice. Good. Station there yet? Not really. That'll probably take a while before it's there. I could just go over there, but I'm too lazy to move at the moment. And once these pipes are in, and these belts are in, then this facility will really start roaring. What's going on over here? There we are. Now you stopped working because you can't push out your copper fast enough. Which is not a problem because of piping, but it's a problem because these are blue and these are red. And now we're zip zooming. Excuse me? 125? What the fuck? Yeah, it's probably because the threshold limit is so low for the casting machines. Well, it'll be fine. That's a rare delivery. So these are now running at maximum capacity. These are still waiting on the pipe. My station is there, perfect. Place you there. We should order up. No, let's take a taxi. Taxi, where is it? Here. Where am I standing? Over here. Come to me. And drive me over to our... I think it's over here. We're gonna pick up some centrifuges and start laying out the uranium processing. Is uranium processing still the same as it always was? That's a good question. Also, advanced plastics is something we can do soon. We can make these. We should make these. Oh, wait, this is actually the... No, this is assembly machine 5. I wanted electronic assembly. Yeah, it's fine. We need them either way. Nuclear. Where is this stuff? There. So you take 10 uranium ore and you make uranium 235 and 238. Taxi, thank you. And at some point we will have to do Covarex. Which is stuck behind green signs. So... yeah, but to do Covarex we should first have a good supply of normal uranium. And I'm not quite sure if I will be putting uranium on the bus, as it's usually a quite localized project. Oh, there is oil here, which is a bit annoying. But then again, it's just such a shitty small amount. Yeah, I'm just gonna plug my power plant upon it. Oh. Oh, I thought it was saving. Yeah, we can just build over it. That's fine. Taxi, this is not where we are making uranium stuff. It's up there, actually. Can you just drive over here? I'm too lazy. Also, wait here for a second. That's automation 5, perfect. But the thing I wanted to research is... It's not behind here, is it? That's automation, automation 3, automation 4, automation 5. Electronic assembly machine, yeah, these, we want these. We can make these. Should make these. Yeah, give me them. There we go. Park here for a second, please. Ooh, I went way too far. So we should set up assembly machine recipes. Both of them. So you make the... We're already making blue ones somewhere else. You're making assembly machines 5 and you're making electronic machines 3. Good. What else do we need soon? Steam engines Mark 4. That's something we can do. So at any given time, I want to say have 200 of these. And at any given time, I want to have 200 of these. Good, that's better steam engines. These require an internal, which we cannot do yet. Where are boilers? That's advanced materials. Boiler 2, boiler 3, boiler 4. Tungsten. I can't do tungsten yet. What do we require for tungsten? Let's go there. You balance out the crafting machines. And you balance out the electronic assembly machines. We're going to put them both into the system. Copy paste. And you're going to put these in the system. Copy paste. Thank you for tungsten. Not material processing. Boiler 4. Then we need titanium stuff. So titanium plate. Titanium pipe, titanium bearings, titanium gears. Is that correct? We don't need the pipe. And oh, you need green electronics. You also green electronics and the respective tier 1. So green electronics. And it's not the respective tier 1, it's actually the respective tier 3 and the respective tier 3. So 100 of these, 100 of these, 2000 of these, 2000 of these. There we go. Your threshold is at 100. And that's boiler 4 done. We could make the advanced research labs, but we're researching so seldom. Research speed could be a thing. Braking force, definitely braking force. This will speed up our trains, even if it sounds a bit silly. So this is set up. And let's set up the next level of boilers. And the next level of steam engines. Let's put them into the system. We're not going to make the boilers yet, but we will be able to make the steam engines. Oh, set them up correctly. And at any given time, I want to have, say, 200 boilers. And at any given time, I want to have 200 steam engines. And now that I think about it, we should also set up all the other parts of the nuclear power plant so that they can already be built. We are already making heat pipes, but we will need heat exchangers. And we will also need turbines. And these are all pretty expensive. So, power. Can I make them in here? Or is this part of another research tree? Because this is a reactor. Yeah, it's oh, they probably unhinged it from each other. Heat exchanger. Yeah, do this. Oh, how to save. Thank you. And we will also need the turbines. I've seen them already. Somewhere. Let's just go one up. And one more up. There they are. Steam turbine. Ooh, they need cobalt stuff from the beginning. Interesting. So you make heat exchangers. Put them into the system. Balance out heat exchangers. Yep. System 1. Actually, fuck. This is the correct way. And you are going to make turbines. And at any given time, I want to have, say, 200 of these. And 200 of these turbines. So this is basically heat pipe and boilers. So boiler 3, heat pipe. The normal heat pipe, is it? Yes, the normal heat pipe. So order up, say, 100 of these. And 1,000 of these. Good. We could make these, but we're not going to yet. Higher level raiders could be interesting. Higher tier mining drills, definitely interesting. But we're going to continue on with Breaking Force. And you need, yeah, tier 3 power plants. Interesting. Tier 3 power plants, brown, blue, cobalt stuff, aluminium. Brown, blue, cobalt stuff, aluminum. Don't you need pipes? No, you do not need pipes. So 2000 of these. 2000 of these. 2000 of these. 2000 of these. Very good. And they will be made at any given time. And you're probably waiting for me, for the taxi to go away. Sorry about that. What else do we need? I think that will be it for now. So, taxi. Bring me to our... Oh, dang it. Bring me to the absolutely centrifuging of ore sites. I probably shouldn't make that joke. There we go. No, we're not there yet. I know, this is working like a charm. You're not working. You're not getting any copper. That's true. I'll fix this soon. The fix is actually quite easy. Fixed. Okay, centrifuges. Where are they? There. So usually I would surround this. But I'm thinking more of a beautiful flower or something. Let's see. Also, let's start filling in this area. I know it's going to be annoying me in the future. And speaking of annoying me in the future, let's take a food break. Because I'm starting to get absolutely hungry. So see you around.